Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janavala Jaya Givaradhari Jaya Gopi Janavala Jaya Givaradhari Yashodanandana Prajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Prajana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Jaya Goranita Jaya Goranita Goranita Jaya Goranita Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Nitya Gaur Hari Bol Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol Yang Vishnupada Paramsa Pariyajak Stotra Sabda Sri Srimad Yesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yang Vishnupada Paramsa Pariyajak Stotra Sabda Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Goswami Srila Saraswati Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai. नामचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय जय श्री श्री किशोर किशोरी बाबू गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय नवद्वीप धाम की जय गंगा माई की जय यमुना माई की जय भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय संवेद भक्त वृंद की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to Guru and Gauranga all glories to Prabhupada ki. Welcome to everyone to Srimad Bhagavatam class at ISKCON Chicago. Sri Sri Kishore Kishori Temple. This morning we will discuss Srimad Bhagavatam 10, Canto 10, Chapter 67, text number 3. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Janmadhyasya Atonaditaratasya Chatasya Vidya Surat Tene Brahma Hridayadi Kave Mantiya Surya Tejovari Mridam Yata Dhamna Sena Sada Satyam Param Dhimai Nigama Kalpo Taragalitam Palam Sukam Kadarbha Samtam Dravyamritam Samatam Privata Bhagavatam Rasamalam Guraho Rasika Bhuvibhava. Please repeat. Shakyuh sopachitim kurvan Vanaro rashtra biplavam Puragrama karangosa Puragrama karangosan Adahad Vanim Usrujan Sakyusa Pachitim Kurvan Vanaro Rashtra Viplavam Uragrama Karan Ghosan Adahadrupanim Usrujan Shakyuso Pachitim Kurvan Vanaro Rashtra Viplavam Puragrama Karan Ghosan Adahadvanim Usrujan. Please repeat. भानर राष्ट्र विप्लवम पूरग्रामाकराघोषाम् आदहाद बन्धुसृजम्. So what word meaning? Shakyuhu of his friends Naraka, whom Lord Krishna had killed. Saha, he, apachitim, repayment of his debt. Kurban, doing. Vanara, the ape. Rashtra, of the kingdom. Viplavam, creating great disturbance. Pura, the cities. Grama, villages. Akran, and mines. Ghosam, cowherd communities. Adahad, he burned. Banhim, fire. Ushrujan, spreading about. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki. To avenge the death of his friend Naraka, the ape, Divida, ravaged the land, setting fires that burned cities, villages, mines, and coward dwellings. Purport: Krishna had killed Divida's friend Naraka, and to retaliate, the ape intended to destroy Lord Krishna's flourishing kingdom. In Krishna, Srila Prabhupada writes, his first business was to set fires in villages, towns, and industrial and mining places, as well as in the residential quarters of the mercantile men who were busy dairy farming and protecting cows. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानजनशलाकया येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति स पदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवं च श्रीरूपं साग्रजितं सहगण रघुनाथ हितं तं दासजीवं साद्वैतं सर्वभूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदन सगण ललिता श्री विशाखनितं च. हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते. तप्त कांचनी गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. पंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुलं गयति यत्कृपातमं वन्दे गुरुदेवदिनतारिणे, यत्कृपातमं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्. ॐ नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरो चैव नरोत्तमं देवी सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्. नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Hare Krishna. So, this morning we'll discuss. Here we see how Divida, who was the friend of Naraka, this Divida was a ape, gorilla type ape, and because he, in previously we have read the summary of this chapter, we'll see that how Divida and his friend, his name is Nimita, I think. Nimita. Okay. So the both were the actually uh, they were the uh, they are the watchmen at near Lord Ramachandra's. And just like Jaya and Vijaya, they were the watchmen in Vaikuntha for 50% of God is Sri Krishna. And similarly, these two were the watchmen. However, they developed somewhat. They got, they were, they developed some enviousness with Lord Lakshman. You know, so because of this envious nature, because of this, uh, this such type of mentality, so they got degraded. They got degraded into the lower status of life. And although they were very great devotees, they were given such a great facility to watch near to Lord Ramachandra. So how is that? Like because of that rebellion natures, because they have somehow or other they developed some enviousness with Lord Lakshman, so they were falling down, they were degraded, and so just like Jayavi and Vijaya, they blocked four Kumaras. We have seen, and although four Kumaras, they were very very great personalities, and they were emblem of austerities and everything. And they had practiced their devotional service so much so that they were very exalted personality. They were looking young all the times. Hmm? They they were just like 4 years small boys, and when they arrived there, they wanted to have the darshan of Vaikuntapati, Narayana. Then at that time, they were blocked by this Jaya and Vijaya. Yeah. However, it has been mentioned that by Srila Prabhupada in his purport, there is no Brahmanas, no Vaishnavas, no exalted devotees, sannyasas. They should not be blocked anywhere. What to speak of the visa, so-called visa in certain countries, they are not supposed to be blocked or checked. Hmm? Anyhow, because of that, they got very upset and then they cursed Jaya Vijaya. You are not worth of having such type of excellent job near the Supreme Person of God. Where did you achieve this enviousness? Where did you achieve this mundane behavior? Nobody is like such in Vaikuntha planet. Where did you develop all this type of nonsensical attitudes? Go away from here. You are not worth of staying here. Huh? Similarly, here also same thing happened. What happened when this Divida, although he was a very great devotee of the Lord, and his brother, they were great devotees, but however they got rebellion mind, and they wanted to surpass Lakshman. Hmm. So Lakshman, they don't know this Balarama Hailanitai. And the same Lakshman, who is Balaram, non-different from Balaram, he was non-different from Lord Nityananda, hmm, who is the eternal associate of Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, and always servitor. It means he was ready to serve all the times to Sri Krishna. That was his pleasure. So, being honor of his position, then this Balaram, and the Divida got very enviousness upon him. And he didn't like Lakshman. So that is why he was degraded from that positions. And what happened? When you are in a very exalted position, you are such a great position. But if you develop some enviousness, oh, that man, why he is enjoying so much? And why he is given so much opportunity? I am just like him. I should have same opportunity. Then problem starts. What will happen? Krishna said, okay, je jatha mang prapajantek tam tathai bhajayam. Okay, you want to enjoy? Go away. You are not entitled to stay here. Go. You go to the lower planet and enjoy whatever you like. So similarly, they fall down. That is why a great habuka is performed from devotee side. When a pure devotee falls down from his exalted position, just like suppose you are standing on the 100th floor, on the top of the 100th floor, someone will come from behind you and will push you. What will happen? You will fall down at the ground, you will die. Is it not? Suppose I remember one time what happened when 9/11 times, when our New York building was, World Trade Center was burned down by terrorists. That time, one lady, I think one lady, she got very envious nature of these Middle East people, you know. So then one man was standing near the train track. Train is coming, metro train is coming. So in New York, this lady, I think, pushed that man in front of that out of anger because she had lost her own relatives and her husband or something. So out of anger, she pushed her behind. Then the man fell down and died. So, so you have to be very careful when you are waiting for the train. You have to watch here on the back and front. Anybody's behind you. You may take revenge sometime. So like that, when a devotee falls down from very high levels, what will happen? Then he lose all his eh, good behavior, good quality, everything he lost. And he develops the associate with what? Lower class of people. Like that, Divida developed the association of this one Narakasura. Narakasura was a demon. He became friend with him. So that is why we have to be very careful about our association. Association is very. When you associate with a worldly minded people, you will develop their qualities. When you will associate with saintly person, you will develop with saintly character, saintly behavior. Suppose, although you are a very good person, if you simply walk with your friend who is a notorious criminal, if you will walk on the street, all people watch towards you. This man, what is doing? He is walking with that criminal, so he must be also criminal. The other people will think, although you may be a good person. Suppose in high school, in your high school times, suppose you are a very good person, still but you are associating with some boy who is smoking, who is taking some drugs, and you are sitting with him. Police is looking for police is looking for that boy who they are taking, those who are taking some drugs, and they will find you are sitting next to him. What the police will think? You are also involved. They will think, oh, this man is also, they will catch you also. Then you will say, no, check my blood, do my drug test. I am not taking any drug test. Will the police will spare you? No. Then you will be victimized because of the bad association with your friend. So that is why association is, it does matter with whom you are associating. Hmm? If you associate with political people, they will think you are also doing some political things. So like that. So association is very, very important. That is why in Bhagavad Gita it is stated, Neha Vikrama Nasasti Pratyabhava Nivartate Salpam Api Asya Dharmasya Trahete Mahot Bhayat. Neha Vikrama Nasasti. Neha. No, 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 Neha. Not this. Neha Vikrama. Vikrama means endeavor. And this endeavor. Neha Vikrama Nasosti. There is nothing. Pratyabhav. Pratyabhav means no loss or diminutions. Pratyabhav. Now, that means in this path, if you are taking, if you have accepted or adopted the process of devotional service, then, then you are protected. There is no loss or diminutions. Like if you have $1,000 in your bank account, nobody will take away your account money. So you are entitled to receive it and enjoy it. Similarly, so if you have accepted this path of devotional service, eh, how will we how will you achieve this? Swalpam api asya, swalpam, little, very little, api, to asya, dharmasya, in this occupation, this occupation is, our occupation is devotional service. Our occupation is devotional service. If you are engaged in our devotional service, what will happen? Salpam apyasya dharmasya trayoto. Trayoto mahadvayat. Trayoto mahadvayat means it will protect you from greatest type of danger, greatest types of fear. What is greatest type of danger? What is that? Death. So you will be protected from the death. Yes. How death comes? How death comes? Death comes because of your foolishness. Sometimes it happens because of foolishness, death comes also. How? Suppose you are driving and you are from UK, United Kingdom. You say, oh, in our country we drive on the right side, sorry, left side. But here in America we say you are driving on right side. So if you say no, I'll drive on right side, not left side like that in India or in other country. So Allah will get accident and die. Sometimes it has been seen for a little mistake when someone spends his life. Life is finished. Sometimes by slipping your leg from the peak of the mountain, you may fall down and die. So foolishness also have a great importance. I remember when I had a big accident, at that times, I remember I was sure that I am pressing the brake. But maybe I am in fault. I mean, I was pressing the accelerator. More I was pressing, the car was going very high speed. More speed. It was more than 100 miles per hour. So that it was very, so it is a foolishness. You may say, oh, how can I apply my intelligence? No, dadati buddhijegam jena mam upayate. Krishna will supply you intelligence. It is not by force. Mata smrutir jnanam apanancha. From me, Mata smruti, memory comes. Krishna declared, smruti, my memory comes. Mata smruti jnanam, from me knowledge comes. Apahanamcha, forgetfulness also comes. So you cannot claim upon your own endeavor. No, this Krishna supplies. When he wants, Rakhe Krishna, Mare Krishna Rakhe. When Krishna wants to kill you, nobody will protect you. If Krishna will protect you, nobody will kill you. So therefore, he will supply your energy, memory, intelligence, everything. forgetfulness also same time. So what to speak of your own capacity? It doesn't work in that way. So when associating with devotees, what would if Dvida would have associated with devotees after falling down, then what? Anartha nivruti sat, then you could have reduced his anartha, all unwanted things. But when he associated with the Narakasura, he got the mentality how to steal others, how to do all nonsensical things. Even so much so that he did, because of this bad association, what happened? Then he once, when Balaram is present, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Balaram is present, in front of him, he was committing so much offenses. Lord Balaram was enjoying with his devotees like gopis. Huh? And during that time, this will lead afterwards. So how this Divida came and insulted all gopis and show his back to all gopis and pulled their clothes. So getting infuriated with this behavior, attitude of Divida, demoniac behavior, then Balaram punched at his throat and break his shoulder and vomited blood and he died. So this is the situation of demons. This, then how? The problem is here, the main important factor of this class is how to associate. Is very how to associate. What is the importance of association? So let us discuss on that. So association, there are in 11th canto, it has been mentioned third chapter 30 verse and 31 verse, two verses are explaining about the association of devotees. How they are to, what they, parasparanu kathanam, they discuss while you are taking prasadam, what you do, why you are in, why you are supposed to take prasadam not alone. You should take prasadam with devotees. Why? Because with devotees, when you will take prasadam, what will happen? Parasparanu kathanam. Then at that time you can discuss about the glories of Krishna. What is? What you will discuss? Pavanam Bhagavad Jaso. Pavanam Bhagavad Jaso. Prabhu, can you reduce the volume a little bit? It's too much volume. Our Sevanand is getting very hard time to understand what I am speaking. So please reduce the volume. Yeah, correct. Good. Thank you. So, Parasparanu Kathanam Bhagavat Pavanam Bhagavad Jaso. What is that? Pavanam Bhagavad Jaso. Pavanam, it very purifying things. Bhagavan Jaso. Jaso means fame. Fame. When you glorify Lord Krishna, oh, the cowherd boys, they were always dancing in ecstasy when Krishna kills some demons. Immediately after they chant and dance. Why? They are being sick. Ecstasy. Okay? Bhagavan Jasa. When you will glorify, oh, Krishna did this, Krishna did that, Krishna was doing like that, like this. When you will speak to others, what will happen? What will happen? You will get. It means Bhagavan Jasa. It will be most purifying thing. Pavanam, most purifying agent. Like if chemical you are using purify while you washing your cloth. Similarly, this to glorify Krishna simply, it will purify you and purify to whom you are speaking to. Okay? Pavanam, Bhagavan Jaso. Then what will happen? Then third line is telling, what will it? Mitho ratir mitho tushtir. The effect will be what? Mitho ratir. You have some attachment towards sense gratification. First of all things, it will kill their desire. What? Oh, oh, that girl is so beautiful. I want to enjoy. The subtle mind is coming. And he looks very nice. I want to enjoy. So that means this sense gratification will be immediately wiped out from your mind. What? If we simply glorify Krishna's pastimes, qualities. Ithораtir, mithatushtir. This enjoyment, everything will be finished. What will happen then next? Then fourth line is telling, what is the fourth line? Mithotushtir mithoratir. Nibruti mitho atmanaha. Nibruti mitho atmanaha. Atmana means you identify your body, identify your soul. You are, oh, I am this, I am president, I am this, I am temple commander, I am this, I am American, I am Indian, I am European, like this. This mitho atmana. What does that mean? Nibrutir mitho atmana. This false identity, the bodily identification with deals with three things. Our nectar of instruction is telling three things. What is this? Identification with your mind, identification with your body, and another one is what? Third factor. Oh, okay. The material identification has three factors. What is that? Identification with your body, identification with your mind, and urge to speak. Urge to speak. If you are materially, so that when you say blah blah blah, I am this, I am the owner of this estate, I have so much garden, and I have so many cars. All this, this is what bodily identification. Okay, I am like that, I am that, I am this. This will come from where? From where? With bad association. When you will associate with devotee, that will happen all mitho nibrutir mitho atmana. That means nibruti. There will no false identification will come. You will instead you will say what? Prabhu, I am your servant. How can I serve you? That is devotee develops because of devotee's association. But whereas a materialistic person, he develops what? How to, urge to speak. He spoke blah blah blah, so many things. Urge to speak. And urge to body. He developed, oh, I have a white body. I am very proud of my beauty of my body. So like that, there are so many film stars and everything. They are very puffed up with because bodily identifications. So similarly, another body with mind. What is that? There are two types of mind. Nectar of devotion is explaining. What is that point? With bad association, what will it come? Number one, it will come. One is called avirodha priti. Avirodha priti, that is what Dvida developed. Avirodha priti means, what is that? Unrestricted attachment. Unrestricted attachment. That's what he did. Who did? Dvida. Then he slowly he became very friendly with what? With Narakasura. Unrestricted. Your mind, although it's an unrestricted mind, oh, my mind is thinking, let me drink this glass of Coca-Cola. But devotee is saying, hey, if you are with devotee will say, no, there is caffeine. Don't drink, don't drink. Devotee will point out. But you are not with the devotee, with some other friend, your material friend, what will happen? You say, let's drink some Coca-Cola. So because you do not know what is the effect of caffeine on your brain, is it not? So that is why devotees association is very much equal. This is number one. This is unrestricted priti, that is avirodha priti. This first one is unrestricted attachment, develops in mind. Then second point is virodha, avirodha and virodha jukta krodha. Virodha jukta krodha. Then anger comes. Krodha means anger. Anger comes from where? Arising from frustration. These two things immediately, this is the business of mind. When you do not get anything, what you desire, what will happen? frustration will come. Frustration and come means anger. Anger will come. That is why there is a sangat sanjayate kama, kamat krodha vijayate. Sangat sanjayate, with bad association, what will happen? Sangat sanjayate kama, lusty desire develop. When you associate with the opposite sex, what will happen? Then your lusty desire will develop. But if you cannot get association with that girl or boy, what will happen? And frustration will come. Then you will fight. Then you will anger. So it will manifest. Sanja, sanjayate kama, kamat krodha vijayate. Krodha develops, anger develops. So this is the business of mind. So we have to be very careful. That is why our Vaishnava Acharyas, they say, what in Narottam Das Thakur says, Tadera Charana Seva, Bhakta Sanevas. So you have to associate with devotees. Bhakta Sanevas. You dwell with devotees. Always associate with devotees. You will learn something good. Okay? Bhakta Sanevas. And there are also in Nectar of Devotion another two things, two very important verses are there. What are the verses? Okay. And I was trying to say another verse also in Bhagavatam about association with devotee. What is that verse? Again, that verse is telling Smaranta Smarayantascha. Smaranta, when you associate with devotees, what will do? Smaranta, you think of Krishna's pastimes. Smarayantascha. Smarayantascha means you make him to remind you about Krishna, with whom you are associating. Prabhu, do you know these things? There are a lot of things you don't know. Some things he knows. Then together share each other. Suppose one shloka you forgot. Prabhu, what is that second line of that verse? Immediately the devotee, if he knows, he will say, one time I remember when our Acharya Nishta Prabhu was here in the temple hall, then Acharya Nishta Prabhu was forgetting one verse, second line of that. What is that? Jnane prayasa tapasya namantayava. Then Acharya Nishta asked him, what is that? Third line I am not able to recollect. Then I think by Krishna Swarup I could remember. That is Sthane Sthitta Sthiti Gatam Tanova Manuriviva. Third line. Then we are happy. So like that we have to associate with devotees. With the associate of devotees, you will develop good intelligence, good memory, good behavior. Everything is possible. So Smarantas Narayantas. This verse is telling. Then what will happen? Mitho agha ugha haram harim. Mitho falsely. This false agha. Agha ugha means inauspiciousness. All your inauspiciousness will go away, will run away. Haram harim. Because Lord Hari's, Krishna's other name is Hari. Hari means who takes away everything from you. He, first of all, Lord Hari will take away everything what? All your inauspiciousness, bad karma, everything will be gone from your life. I remember one time when I was very new devotee to ISKCON Madras, Chennai. At that time, when I used to stay in the temple, today my hand will be cut, finger will be cut, tomorrow I will get fever. All these things was happening. One devotee, senior devotee, he told me, you know what, because you have taken shelter of lotus feet of Krishna, you are staying dwelling in temple, so all your anarthas, all bad karma is going away in this way. So like that, so devotees, they like that haram hari, mitho aga uga haram hari. But then he will take away all your bad karmas. Who? Krishna. Then third line is like bhaktya sanjayate bhaktya. Your bhakti will develop only with association of other devotees. Bhaktya sanjayate bhaktya. Then when you will associate, what will happen? Your bhakti will flourish. What will happen? When you will have bhakti, you will have no anxiety. What will happen? You will be in ecstasy. Vibhuti utpalakam tanu. Fourth line is telling Vibhuti utpalakam tanu. Vibhuti means it will uprise ecstasy in your body. Huh? And just like hair will stand in your body. Like when you are very much happy, what will happen? You are in ecstasy. So-called materialistic people take drugs and because they want to enjoy their life nonsensical way. So this is not natural way. This natural way is what? That happiness we endeavor, which will not diminish, which will never diminish, and which will never last. That happiness we are getting from the source of pleasure. Who? Krishna, the source of pleasure. Okay? So, Vibhuti Utpalakam Tanu. This is called association, the effect of association of devotees. But again, even on association of devotees, what is there? In Nectar of Devotion, text number 2, what is that? That verse is telling Atyahara Prayasacha Prajalpa Nyamagraha. Atyahara, if you will eat so much voraciously means, oh, Krishna Prasadam. Yesterday we had very, of course, we should take up to this extent. Prasadam. Yesterday was Prabhupada's disappearance day. We had a very nice palatable prasadam, so many items. Yeah, of course. Yeah, devotee enjoys that. Yeah, it is recommended also in new fight stage, you should eat as much as you can. Till to your throat. No problem. You eat because it will purify all your senses. So bad senses, whatever you have, it will purify. So that is why it is recommended as much you can take. But when you will progress in your spiritual life, slowly, you have to decrease your prasadam. Okay? Atyahara prayasa. Atyahara means don't eat too much. What will happen? Our Mataji, she is very nice yogi. Krishna Archana Mataji, she has restricted her eating. Oh, so much so that she will take only little or sometimes she won't take. So like our Subal Prabhu also. They have, yes, when you are at the age of 50, you like, wow, what is happening with my body? Ah, I remember myself when I was very new to this temple, 25 years before. Oh, I'll fight with anybody with divorce. I'll take prasadam so much so that I will cook, I will eat prasadam anything like. So anyway, so now it has gone because when age advances, your body doesn't accept that much prasadam. So when you are at age of 50, oh, atyahara, I'm eating too much. This body doesn't need that much. So then diabetes comes. Sugar comes where? One time I asked my Guru Maharaj, I reported in Guru Maharaj, I developed my diabetes. What answer he told me, सब गंदा खाता है, इधर उधर सब कुछ खाता है. So you eat all nonsense things, you will not develop diabetes. That was his answer. So you have to be careful what you are eating. And how much you are eating. Okay. Atyahara prayasa. So prayasa means also, prayasa means extra endeavor. Extra endeavor means I have no money, but I want to buy Apple laptop, but I will use my credit card. Atyahara prayasa. Prayasa means I don't have money, but I will go for where you use your credit card, you get what? Every month you get what? 20%, 30% even interest they charge. So, so that is Runam Kritta Gutam Pita. One Charbaka Muni was there. You used to tell, oh, you want to Java Jivet Sukham Jivet. As long as you live in this material world, you live very happily. How will you live very happily? If you do not have money, borrow money or steal money and drink ghee. Use ghee in your food. That is not real meaning. The real meaning is this second line he is telling what? Java jivat sukham jivet. Don't take it otherwise. Yes, as long as you are living in this material world, live happily, very happily. Because you never know, you will get in next life, you will get the human body or not. Yes, that is correct. But But what is that? What is that? How will you live? Java jive sukham jivet. That sukha, pleasure, will come from where? The sukham jivet means the pleasure we want, unending pleasures. That's what we discussed. Unending pleasure. Will not today I have $100, I will drink wine and I will become Indra. And on the roadside, my Guru Govind Maharaj used to say, I drank my wine and fell down on the roadside. Oh, in my mind I'm thinking, oh, I'm Indra now. But if I see his position, he is falling down on the roadside. Hmm? So like that, not that type of sukha we don't want. We want that type of sukha. What is that? Hmm. Always, ever, with a Brahma Sukham Anantam. Hmm. That is why unending. Hmm. Eh. That is a very nice verse on that. Hmm. Tapo divyam putra kajena sattam suddheta Brahma Sukhami Anantam. Huh? Then that type of sukha we want to. Sattam, when you will be situated, sattam, in the mode of goodness, that sukha will be unending. That sukha will be unending. But however, devotee doesn't want that. What is that? Kaivalya narakayate. And Prabodhananda Saraswati is telling, Swami is telling, Kaivalya narakayate. Tridasapuram akasa Tridasapuram akasa puspakayate. If I will say there is a flower is growing in the heaven, will you believe? Because you are a materialistic person, you will think, how is that possible? There is no water, nothing, it is empty, empty. Why? When is empty? So how there is a flower is blooming up? Huh? That is what devotee thinks like that. This is absurd. This is absurd things. What is that? This they don't care about kaivalya. Kaivalya means liberation. Narakayati. They think as it is a hellish thing for devotee. Tridasapuram akasa puspakayati. So that is devotee's mentality. Anyway, we are debating. So we are talking with about association. That this verse is stating what is the projector of instruction. What is that? We are telling atyahara prayasa. Prayasa, we are endeavoring for so much knowledge. We want to acquire knowledge. Knowledge, we want to read so much books, so much scripture. Of course, it is good, better than karmis, but jnanis also they are not appreciated by our Krishna. And appreciated by, if it is not helpful for your devotional service, it is not appreciated. And there there is why my Guru Maharaj also always speak Puthi Padkar means I used to read so many scripture books, but I don't know how to love Krishna. Dokhyar Dhai ki means only to how to love Krishna. Prem, how to develop the prem, love for Krishna, I don't know, but I am reading so many books. I don't love any devotees, but I am so much so-called scholar. I have so many scriptural knowledge. What is the use of that knowledge, Prabhu? If you do not love your fellow devotees, if you do not develop any loving attitude, your behavior is not proper. See, that is why that's no use. So, atyahara prayasaja prajalpa, and you should not do any speculation. Prajalpa means, and also speaking so many nonsensical things. Devotee never want to speak anything, never want to hear anything which is not connected with Krishna. They even some political people, so many devotees, they speak, oh, in Gaza it is going on now. Oh, Hamas, they have been killed now. So, and now that Israel is going to occupy Gaza. So all these things, it is not you. Of course, we should be aware of that, but it's not necessary. Not to discuss. Unnecessary to waste your own time and also to others devotees' time. Prajalpa. Niyama agraha. Niyama agraha, it is very, very important. Those who have taken Bhakti Shastri, they must have known that is the difference. Is a very, very important word. Niyama agraha, niyama agraha. Two words is there. Niyama is just I am a devotee, I follow what? Rule and regulations. Okay, I am neophyte stage, I am following rule and regulation. I am very Naistic, brahmachari, I am Naistic, everything. But I don't know, but how it is not my helping my, I am not aware of getting the knowledge to progress in my spiritual life. What is the use of following that all rule and regulations? Hmm? Did you understand what is I'm saying? I am coming to temple for 1,000. This word was not striking in my mind. Myself, I am saying. I have been here in this temple for 25 years. In ISKCON movement, 36 years. 40 years almost, 36, 37 years. So still I was not following. Every day I will come, I am darshan, and I will do Guru Puja and go back and everything. But how it is helping to progress my consciousness, that is required. When I just took this, I read this time, I have read several times Nectar of Instruction, but when and during Bhakti Shastri time, when I will synthesize this fact, then, oh, my consciousness came. Huh? How it is helping me? How coming to Hare Krishna temple, how is it helping my consciousness? That is required. Niyama agraha. Niyama agraha means they say neglect some scriptural knowledge. Who cares? There is what is written in the scripture. Dhum dhamka, my Guru Master say, dhum dhadaka. In Gujarati they say, like eat and enjoy, be merry. No. So therefore you have to follow, because the rule and regulation, everything what has been mentioned in scripture just for meant for human beings, not for the animals life. This is not for animals. Animals they cannot understand anything. But human having they all mean rule regulation is meant for them. Niyamagraha. So then another tattat karma pravartanat satabhriti sarvi vikri vinasyati. The six things destroys your devotion. What is that? Tattat karma pravartanat. That means what will happen? No, sorry, what I do, I mixed. So, that is for, what is that? That other verse I am mixing up. Okay. Sanga tyagat sato brute, no, sato brute, sanga tyagat means you have to give up the worldly association. Don't mix with the materialistic people. Even Pratap Rudradev, although he was a very great king and great devotee, but Lord Chaitanya refused to see him. Because he was involved with so many material affairs. So he refused. Then Sangat Tyaga, Satabrute. Satabrute means, what time is getting on? Satabrute means Sato. Sato means Satam. Satam Prasanganam. Mamavirya Sambitu. Bhagavatam is telling. Satam. Satam means devotees. Satabrute. You follow the Mahajanas. Mahajanas Jenagata Sapranta. Whatever Mahajanas they have shown you the path, that you have to follow. Go on that way, then you will be happy. Mahajana Janakata Sapantha. Then Sadbhaktir Vinasya Prasiddhati. If you do this, then what will happen? If you do not follow the Mahajanas, then all your devotion, everything will be ruined. Then next verse is telling what is that in that Uchahan, how to develop good association? Uchahan, Nischa, Dharyat, Tat Karma Pravartanart. Then if you tattat karma pravartanarth means there is a very nice word. Follow the follow the rule regulations, karma and chanting, hearings, and all this Navada Bhakti. If you follow, then what is Satabhruti? Then what level Satabhruti hai? Then follow the devotees, and then Sarvri Bhakti Prasiddhati. Then your devotion life will be intact and it will be good to execute. So I will not go beyond this time. Time is over. So we saw that because of now the essence of this sloka is how we saw we should not develop under any circumstances. You should never be, try to be Purusha, enjoyer. No, you should be always in Prakriti. Your status of life should be always Prakriti. Prakriti means you have to be enjoyed by Krishna, not to be injured. So because of that, then he fell, Divida fell down, although he was a great devotee, and now because of his inimical nature, he became a, now he is going to be killed by Balaram, Lord Balaram. And he developed very bad association with demons like Narakasura, and he is going to be killed. That's it. So I will stop here. Let us take any discussion or any question answer. Maybe 1-2 minutes. Yes. Yes, madam.
Thank you for the nice class. So you said about association. So like even Dhruv Maharaj and I forget names these days. What's his name? I forgot the name. No, Narsimha Maharaj, who Prahlad Maharaj. Yeah, Prahlad Maharaj. He was, even when he was a child, he was surrounded by children who were against his way of thinking, but he was not affected. Even in the modern sense, if we take Nelson Mandela, he was in 30 years in jail and he was not affected by the consciousness of the people. So, like many times, even if we have nice association, but the things that they do will affect us negatively. So, association, how important is it? Because more important is one's own values and one's own determination. So, what do you have to say about
She is very intelligent. Ruchi Mataji is very intelligent. She very nice question. She is telling, although like she gave example of Dhruva Maharaj and Prahlad Maharaj, and also she is telling, although you are in good association among the devotees, then why it is happening? That means no, it is we are falling down or something that this is like that. So question is like very good worth of. That is what we saw here, Divida. Although he was in service of Lord Ramachandra, eh, he was with a good association, high, the best association. He had. Then how did he fell down? The problem is that what? The problem was the mind. This mind is sometimes it acts as your friend, sometimes acts as your enemy. Bhagavad Gita says, mind is your friend if you will utilize properly, and if you do not utilize it properly, it becomes your enemy. Same own mind becomes your enemy. So also another factor is your purva karma. Karma also comes plays in great extent. What is that? Suppose you have very bad karma in your previous life. What will happen? Although you are in a devotee association, you may not develop ecstasy. You may not able to get the best thing from the devotee association or from the temple. Why? Because your past karma is very bad. Yes, it is wiping out slowly, slowly. Hmm? Your karma will diminish when you will do some devotional service to Krishna. Hmm? So that karma also plays hmm, into life. Huh? But karmani nirdhayati kituscha bhakti bhajam. Brahma Samhita says karmani nirdhayati bhakti bhajam. But Krishna, so when you take the shelter of Krishna, all your karma will be born into ashes. What happened? So it will take ashes. So therefore, so yeah, regarding to the Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj was a Nitya Siddha. What is that? He was not a devotee like us. He was a Nitya Siddha. Means there are three kind of devotees. One is Krupa Siddha, then Nitya Siddha. Krupa Siddha, by mercy of devotees, one become perfect. Nitya Siddha means those who are eternally liberated. Sometimes they come into, take part in the pastimes of Krishna. That is why they come. So like you take another example, Jaya Vijaya. They are the very great devotees of Krishna. Then they came here as a Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyakya? They became demon. Because sometimes Krishna, Bhagavatam, Prabhupada mentioned, what is that? Krishna wanted to enjoy. Sometimes, he become very bored with while doing all, sitting one place, doing all his affairs in all times in Govulak Vrindavan. So you want to enjoy some sporting activity. So that is why he sent some his own associate, go, you become demon. Now I can do some pastimes. So that is why it was arrangement made by Krishna, so that Kumaras they caused Jaya Vijaya, they became demon. Then they took part in the pastime of Krishna as Narsingadevi. Understood? So there you cannot say it was karma, according to their karma. No. Jaya Vijaya, according to their karma, no, it was the arrangement of Krishna. Sometimes Krishna wanted to teach you a lesson, he gives some unfavorable situation so that you can come into your feet. Got it? So sometimes karma doesn't work also for devotees. Right? Thank you. Hare Krishna. I know because it is getting out of time because our Damodara Stakam is going on, that's why. So we start late class. Sorry for that. See here.
That question that was asked was um, there was an emphasis on that one's own values won't be affected by bad association. So I think it's an interesting question from the point of view that everybody is carrying values. So in devotee association, persons have the same values. So that's why you were describing the association enhances one's Krishna consciousness, because that's a value every devotee is carrying, the desire to actually hear more about Krishna, understand more, enter deeper into the pastimes. But if a person's carrying different values, they may not be hearing the Krishna conscious aspect. The value may be different. The value may be on wishing to achieve something in the material world, one having career goals, or I don't know, different kinds of aspirations. So um, it's an interesting question, what allows for a shift in values, or if you hold on to your values, does it prevent you from actually taking on Krishna conscious values? Because they're very different values. Spiritual values are very different from material values. Question for you.
So what you understood that why sometimes we are holding back something materially. But same times we are trying for uh, to be progressed in Krishna's consciousness. Is it not that? Yeah, that value, importance value that is what it is stated in Nectar of Devotion, Nectar of Instruction. That although we are so many years in Krishna consciousness, why we are not progressing? Although we are so many things we are involved with, eh, but why it is not awakening? Our susupta stage, means sleeping stage, why we are not able to awaken from that sleeping stage? Because we are holding the so many values which is not required for our devotions. That only realization will come. How? How realization will come? There is a very nice verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. What is that? When Narada Muni used to associate, when this matter of association, I used to associate with so many devotees, they are visiting to his house. His mother was serving them nicely, and he used to take the remnant left by him. So then, because of that, it had a very great effect. Three things are very, very important. Nectar of devotion is telling. What is that? Dhuli. Dhuli means dust of the pure devotee, lotus feet of pure devotees. And what? And another is what? Yes, two more things. And blessings. And there are also another is what? Association. Three things are very, very important. So then I trying to recollect that verse is Punya Tirtham. Means though if you serve those who are Punya, one word is there, Punya Tirtham. Punya Tirtham means if you serve any devotee who is pure devotee, who is free from vicious activities, or free from all dualities. That type of devotees, if you serve, then realization will come, then we will not catch hold of their old values, and then we will like them. I am holding that. Am I again good realization? What we have asked? I don't know. Thank you, Mataji. So we'll stop here. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Granth Raj Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Vancha kalpatari vasasya kripa sindhi vacha patitanam pavanyago Vaishnavu Naman Naman.